I remember when time was hard. They left my brother scarred. Pop a perk and I'm going to Mars. We used to
You mentioned your down year a few times. What was that like? You don't have to go into specifics of like why you were in or down year, but like what was like going through your head there? Like, did you want to keep hooping and you were just looking for spots, or you're just like focusing on yourself, or what was that like? And then how did you get to? Are you at Bluefield right now?
Yeah, I'm at Bluefield.
Okay, and then how did you get to Bluefield?
Okay, so my down year was like a humbling point for me. It really made me see a lot of things differently because I was always that kid. Was like, yeah, I would never work a 9 to 5 because that's not me. I would never do it and stuff like that. So that down year, I had to work a 9 to 5 to get money so I can pay some bills in my mom's house and everything. And so I had a real taste of the real world, how of a world without basketball. I had a taste of that. And that year, I was like, yo, I'm never doing this ever again. We talking about tireless days. Oh my gosh. I was so tired. I'm working and from like literally from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. doing all this. And then on top of that, I went to a community college to keep my grades up. And so I'm working, going to school. I'm working full time, going to school part time, and still trying to stay in shape. And it was really tough. It was
That's
really
like
tough.
3 jobs right there.
Yeah.
Staying in shape, school, and working 12 hours. Sheesh.
And staying in shape's like a full-time job, especially if you're working hard. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna just like go eat McDonald's, and you're like, oh, well, I'm trying to stay in shape. I can't just put crap in my body. So it's like a full-time job to literally stay in shape while you're doing your 12 hours a day. Like that's insane.
Yeah, definitely. And then at the time, I didn't have a car, so I'm not the type that like, yo, can you come pick me up or stuff like that. Like if I'm messing with, like, say if I have a girlfriend or a lady friend or whatever, and like me and her real cool, and she'll come pick me up from time to time. But if it's not her, I wouldn't call and ask nobody to come out their way to come pick me up to take me to a certain place. So I just walk everywhere.
Sheesh.
And then so I had a cousin that has a car dealership, and he told me just get $1,000 and bring it back to him. He gonna give me a whip, and that's exactly what I did. I saved up, got $1,000, and my first whip was a Nissan Altima. And once I got that,
shout out your cousin.
Yeah, shout out my cousin for sure. And once I got that car, I would say, bro, I ain't have that car less than a month. It breaks down. Crazy, right? And so he threw me another car. It's a car that I currently have right now. It's an Impala, 2009 Impala, because I told him that I really love Impalas. So I went through it with this car, bro. I'm talking about it. I didn't let it. I was learning from the mistakes that I had with the previous cars, and this car was breaking down. It wasn't starting. It wasn't doing anything. I'm like, bro, what is going on here? You feel me? Like, and then so I had stopped working out for a while. I stopped working out for a while because I was paying a trainer to work out. So I had stopped doing that for a while, and I just started like doing my own thing, like going to the basketball court like late at night, early in the morning, like to like 4 a.m. and stuff like that, like to keep myself right. But I put all my money into that car, and to keep the car up and running. And it was just like right after that, it was just more stuff just happening. And then I met this guy. One day. I was on the court. I had the little plastic bag over the ball, to keep the handles right. And then I was actually
Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul used to do that. He's like the first one I heard of.
Yeah, Kyrie was the first for me.
Yeah, that's how I heard Kyrie did it.
Oh, maybe it was Kyrie then.
Yeah, and then I was actually shooting with it too. So this guy just walked up to me. He was like, "Yeah, so why do you have the ball over the? Why you have the plastic bag over the ball?" I said, "Oh, it helped me with my handles and everything." He said, "Okay, well, why you were shooting with it?" I was just getting there like a good rotation, because like you can get the ball any way, like, and some people gotta say if you get the ball a different way than you normally get it, and you gotta spin the ball back right to get your fingers right and stuff like that. And I said, I just want to be able just to do it. I don't have to take that time off. I can just go up and shoot it. He was like, oh, well, yeah, that's interesting. You play at any school or anything? So he was getting to know me and stuff like that. And then he actually took the time out of his day to take me around to schools in the state, in my state, and talk to these coaches and everything. So we went from school to school. We went to Christopher Newport. We went to Norfolk State. We went to Virginia Wesleyan. We went to what was Virginia? It was after Virginia Wesleyan. Oh, he got in contact with the school that Ahmad went to.
Maryland Eastern Shore?
Yeah, Maryland Eastern Shore. He got in contact with them. He got in contact with Delaware State.
What about Virginia State? Because I know Purnell went there. I think Purnell's there right now.
Yeah, I was going to go to Virginia State. And it's crazy because I was going to go to Virginia State, but they had offered me, like, first, the way he was talking, like, the way Coach Blow was talking to me, he was like, yeah, you're going to you'll come here. Yeah, you're going to play wing for us. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And we're gonna win. And, excuse me. He was like, yeah, so when the summer, like he was sending me summer workouts. So I'm like, yeah, I'm officially about to be going to Virginia State and everything. And then when the time was coming, he was like, yeah, we had went with somebody else and stuff like that. But at that time, I was getting contacted by Bluefield College, but Coach was talking to the guy at Bluefield. He was talking to the coaches already about me.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he heard that I was going to Virginia State or whatever. So he wanted me to come there instead of come to Virginia State. So I'm asking Coach Blow. I mean, not asking, but I'm telling him, I'm like, I know you. I can get to a different level, get to the level I want to get to from you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this guy from Mechanic Paint and everything. Like, Coach Blow knew my dad and everything, bro. And then it was just like he just wanted to go with the other player. And then so he said that if I decide to come, I would have to pay for school for like the first semester and work my way up, like get to a starting position.
I hear that all the time with players, and like sometimes it just doesn't happen though. Like you just don't get a scholarship, and then you're just screwed because you just used a year of eligibility, and you're like, I can't even pay for the second semester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he said he was gonna give me a scholarship for the second semester, but for the first semester I would have to pay, and then I would have to grind my tail off to make the team, and I told him I got no problem with that.
Yeah,
like I'll work my tail off to get the spot on the team. Like, you know what I mean, I can do that. I'm not trying to go to this school over here. And then he just stopped talking to me out of nowhere. And so I was kind of like forced to go to Bluefield, but I had another contact with Norfolk State coach. But the only difference with there, because you know the D1, the NCAA rules is real different from NAIA and everything. So I had to he offered me, but he only said I only can play a semester because my clock was ticking.
Okay.
And I was only eligible for like a half a year.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have gave me the scholarship to come to the school. It was just the fact that I'm only going to be eligible grade-wise to play a half a year. So, and then the Bluefield coach was like, yeah, you can have 2 years here and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, half a year, 2 years, 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So I get here, bro.
You're not fucking with it.
Bro, this is the worst. This is the worst, bro. This is worse than Riot.
It's not as bad as Fishburne, though, right?
Like what aspect of it is the worst?
It's the program. It's the program, like the basketball program, bro. We don't, you know, bro, I come to practice early, like early. You feel me? Bro,
Mm-hmm.
practice start at 2. The coaches don't get on the court till 2:16, 2:15. The players don't even get there until 2:00.
They
getting dressed at 2:00.
Bro, that's how it was in Tampa too. My head coach would be like 30 Yeah, my head coach would be like 30 minutes late. I would always be there like 30 minutes early because I'm like, especially if we have scout that day, because I was on the scout team mainly, and I was like, I just love lighting up the starters just because it's just like the only reason I still like playing. So I would make sure my shots go and everything. I would be like 30 minutes early, but most dudes would literally be running in the second practice starts, like putting their jerseys on, putting their shorts on as they're walking into the gym. I'm like, that's crazy to me that, like, I don't know, some dude, I guess that's the Fishburne in us though, getting everywhere early.
Yeah, facts. And then and I'm like, man, I'm not used to none of this, bro.
Mhm.
And then like at Rayo, I was getting like 4 pairs of shoes. We getting jumpsuits, we getting shirts. Like it's like he ran it like a D1 program for real. Like French ran it like a D1 program.
You know, French went to Fishburne.
Yeah.
Did he tell you? Did he tell you about that?
Yeah. He told me. See, that's why I think that's the reason he told me, like, that's why he wanted me to come to Rayo and everything. But bro, I was getting all this, treated so well at Rayo. Then I get here, and it's like, bro, we get 1 pair of shoes. We got to wear that for the whole year. No practice shoes.
Whoa, damn.
That's none
crazy.
of that. Sheesh. Bro, I just got my
first. You can't do that.
You just got your what?
2 years. I've been here 2 years, bro, and I got my first pair of travel shoes this year.
Damn.
Travel.
Yeah, that's tough. That sounds low-key sounds like Fishburne, bro, because I know we ain't get no gear. We thought we would come in there. We gonna get some gear.
I paid for my shoes. I don't know about you guys. They said, he's like, yeah, we're Adidas sponsored. Like, pick your shoes out. I was like, we're paying for our shoes that we're picking out. Why do we have to? Like, we had to order 4 pairs, but we had to pay for them. I was like, what? Why do I need 4 pairs of shoes I don't want?
Yeah, right.
And I had the generic shoes. Y'all had D Roses. I had the generic. Adidas.
I had some generic joints too. I got the generic maroon. The big ass maroon ones,
bro. I think I saw mine. They might be in the bottom of my closet. I'm not gonna look for them. But I think I saw mine. Those ugly ass maroon ones the other day, bro. The only ones I liked were the Addy lights that I had, Wade, and I wore them for 2 games. In the second game, my foot tore all the way through the bottom of it. I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro? Like, I'm not athletic like that. If I can rip your shoe up, there's a manufacturing issue.
I don't fuck with Adidas like that. It's just,
So like the only thing, like, I just been learning about life on the path that I've been going. So I'm more considerate and more humble than ever. I still got a little temper on me, but I just learned how to just hold it captive and not give a reaction to everything.
Right.
I mean, you can use that to your advantage too, like a temper, like that's really just seen as like emotion, and emotion is good. Like, if you don't have any emotion about anything, you don't have any passion. If you don't have any passion, and you're not ever gonna like be able to pursue anything successfully, in my opinion. So like, I feel like just being able to like capture that, see where the anger is actually coming from, like what it means, type shit. So like that's good. Isn't it weird how like people always say like, oh, like time will tell, or like you'll like be wiser when you're older, and like that shit's actually true. Like, we can look back on Fishburne and like really see it from like a bird's eye view, and it's like, and not just Fishburne though, like everything that we've gone through, like you just can definitely like see yourself like being wiser, seeing stuff that actually matters versus stuff that doesn't matter.
That's what I always be thinking. Like, please, I wish I could just go back and drop me back to like I was a freshman in high school. I would have done so much shit, so much.
Bro,
different.
if I was the freshman, if I could go back right now, freshman in high school, bro, I'm going D1 because I would know exactly what to do. I'd be like, the game is going towards a stretch 4 who can shoot threes. That's me. All I got to do is get 10 rebounds a game, and I'm going D1. Facts.
I would do the same exact thing. I would pay attention more in class. I would go to class. I would. It's so many stuff.
That's about it. He's like, I just needed to go to class.
Just go to class. Because I didn't go to class. Like, and it's crazy. It's crazy because like our high school was like it's a minority school. You feel me? So they don't really care. Like if you like the star player of basketball, they don't really care. They're just gonna pass you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. They didn't care. So me, I was like, I don't want to do the schoolwork anyways. So. You know, like it was just crazy. But yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. When I got here, they were saying, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have that, and that, and this." Bro, I didn't have a dorm to stay in when I got on this campus.
Damn.
Classes start 2 days prior. I didn't have a dorm to stay in. I slept in my car.
God damn.
Days.
Are you kidding
Exactly,
me?
bro. I slept in my car for 2 days. And they said I was going to have 2 years. I ended up playing a year and a half. So last year I had a half a year, and I played the full year this year. And they kept switching up the date. They said, yeah, you're going to play by December 14th. And then they going to come to me and was like, why you telling everybody you playing by December 14th? I'm like, bro, I'm not telling you, telling me that. You know what I'm saying? And then they say, yeah, you're going to be good by January 2nd. No, you're not playing. Your date to play is January, I think it was 11th. Yeah, it was January 11th. That was the date that I was going to play. Bro, no, 15, January 15th. It was January 15th was the day I was going to play. Bro, I was so furious, bro. Like, they lied about every single thing here, bro. And it's crazy because you know how you had a beginning of the year meeting with the whole team and everybody? I ain't go to it. The reason why I ain't go to it because, like, bro, I'm sleeping in my car for like for a few days, 2-3 days. I go home to my second home. My family live in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, and that's only 2 hours away from here. So I go there and I stay there for like 2 weeks because I'm like, and then the coach called me. He was like, yo, where you at? Like, you're not coming to the meeting? I said, no. Bro, I've been sleeping in my car.
Right.
Yeah, that's
bro,
ridiculous,
I'm sleeping in my car.
I can't believe
what?
that.
You're not inviting me to your house to stay in your crib, sleep on the couch. Like, you didn't invite me. None. Like, that's why I tell my guys that, like, I can't respect this coach because it's the off the court things that he don't do.
I can't imagine bringing a player and recruiting them, selling them like he sold to you, and then not even worried about if the dude has a place to stay. Like, that's crazy to me. I can't, like, that's below basic needs. Like, every college basketball player should have a room on the campus. Like, I feel like that's obvious. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you got so much fees. Like, bro, I never heard of a comprehensive fee. What is it? An athletic fee?
Athletic fee.
What is? Yes, bro. Athletic fee. What other fees it is? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot more fees, bro. A comprehensive fee is a fee that you gotta pay to stay in your room. And then the athletic fee, I don't even know what the athletic fee is, bro. Like, I just don't know. Like, I looked it all up on the student shit, like on the student website and all that, bro. I don't even know what half of this stuff. And then they take out loans. They take out loans without your permission.
Dang.
To pay for your school. Like, it's wicked, bro. Like, this is
That
like
is crazy.
the worst place to come to, bro. Like, this is like the worst place, bro.
I just want to give a quick shout out to ULM for not ever having to make me pay for anything and getting my 4 years for free, because that sounds like some bullshit what they got you going through, bro.
Yes,
Damn.
bro. Yes, bro. And it's just crazy. It's just like, and then like it's not like they don't hold nobody accountable for anything here.
Mm-hmm.
For anything, bro. I'm talking about players getting cuts on a team. They can come in with their pants to their ankles. Like, they can do anything.
Hey, bro, when you said they showing up at 2:00, man, that's a wrap.
I mean, so like there needs to be rules for that, but like it's another thing just like being a part of a culture of a team that like no one wants to show up until practice starts. That just says like we're not going to be good this year to me.
Right.
Like, because we don't have dudes that actually care. Like, if you're not wanting to get warmed up, wanting to at least stretch before practice, like you don't care to be good. You're coming right. It's a different thing if like obviously you have class right before practice, but that's not every day. If you're showing up late every day, you really do not care. Just like if I show up late to a 9-to-5 job, it's because I don't care about that job.
Right.
Like,
And
you should be showing up early to basketball. Yeah.
That's facts.
Did y'all ever have to come from class and then go straight to practice? Oh my God. I had to do that my senior year. My nigga, it felt like everybody was just already going 100 miles an hour, bro.
I hated it more leaving practice, showering and going to class, because I would be like sweating on my way to class. Like, it was the worst.
Yeah. I done that at Rio, like as soon as I got out of class, we got practice, so I gotta head up to the gym. I have class like at 6 or something. If we practice at 4, I got class at 6. So I leave like at 5:30 or something, and I gotta head up, shower and all that. And I take forever when I shower. So I get it.
You visited. You said you visited CNU. Did you like go on did you meet like Coach Krikorian there? Because I went on a visit there Was it after? I don't even remember if it was after or before Fishburne. It was probably after, but I went on a visit. It was after because some Fishburne dude was actually there from 2 or 3 years ago. But do you remember your visit at CNU and what was that like?
Yeah, it was cool. It was dope. Like he was just telling me, like he was asking like, is this a school like you can really see yourself at? And I told him, like, I was just straight up with him. I was like, no, but I just need to play basketball. Like I need to get back into school and play ball and everything. And
it's a really nice school. I'm pretty sure it's very expensive, and it's a D3, so obviously they don't have scholarships other than financial.
Yeah, definitely. That's what he was telling me. He was like, yeah, we give out grants. We don't give out scholarships and everything. So I don't think this is gonna be the place for you. And everything.
That was like one of the reasons I couldn't go there either. It is just an expensive place.
Yeah. So that it was cool, like meeting him and everything, and then getting toward the campus and all that. That was like that was
it looked like Disney World, bro. Like their campus is so nice for a D3. Like I was like really surprised. My friend Phil went there, so I went back there for like his graduation. I was like, this campus is just so nice. Yeah, Phil comes up every time because Phil's like my only friend I stay in touch with from high school, bro. So he always comes up.
Nigga cross me like hot sauce. Nigga, we got sold out. Play with my game, you get knocked off.